You probably expect us to talk about India. That we will. But a fun fact before that, there are two other countries that have their Independence Day today on the 15th of August, Korea and Bahrain. And one of them is absolutely the best performing major equity market in the world this year. No, it's not Bahrain, and yes, it's South Korea, with the Kospi up nearly 35% year to date. Contrast this with the near 10% for the S&P and the Eurostoxx. It's been tech that's driven growth in equity market performance pretty much everywhere, and Korea is no exception, led by index heavyweights Samsung and Hynix. While the Korean semis index has stalled versus the SOX index in recent months, year to date performance remains stellar, absolute, and relative. But as with many indices, there appears to be a struggle at the top. Let us now talk about India. Nifty is up just about 4% year to date and is one of the weaker performers amongst major markets, be it compared to China, the US, Europe, and of course Korea. With earnings disappointing yet again, the index has had reason to correct, and this is independent of the tariff drama currently being played out. In fact, tariff threats have actually not impacted the Nifty very much so far. Importantly, the index appears to have found support in the 24,500 area, a critical support zone to defend. Even as the trend remains down, there is a glimmer of hope as beaten down indices find support, although yesterday's credit rating upgrade by rating agency S&P has been a non-event so far. Autos within the Nifty appear best placed in both absolute and relative terms. IT services is trying to find a crutch, perhaps in a weaker currency, but the fundamental case for these companies in an AI-led sector doesn't look particularly bright. Of course, it would be completely unfair to compare Korean semis with Indian IT services, but for the record, the Korean tech giants have outperformed the Indian counterparts by some 70 percentage points this year alone. Happy Independence Day, India, Korea, and Bahrain. Good morning. This is Sunil Garg from Lighthouse Canton.